Good morning, Saints. Welcome to our October edition of Saints at 8 Live. We are Fisher, Hayden, Jack, Kenny, and Luke, your MCs for today's show. In the sound booth today, Jake, Eddie, and Colt will be keeping the show running smoothly. Today is a big day at St. Mary's as we have two brand new heads of school for the day. At last year's auction, there's a great bidding war, and the lucky winners get to lead the school today. They'll be teaching classes, giving quizzes, reading stories, treating their classmates to lunchtime pizza parties, and much more. Be sure to say hello if you see them in your classroom or in the hallway, and tell them thank you for the out of uniform day. Let's give a big welcome to today's head of school, Virginia and Sally, who will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Lord, grant us the courage and wisdom as we go through this day. When we are tempted to give up, help us keep going. Grant us a cheerful spirit when things don't go our way, and give us the strength to overcome challenges and do whatever needs to be done. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
For today's first feature, let's shine a spotlight on Saint sports. In yesterday's actions, the Lady St. Blue volleyball team continued their winning streak, beating Hillel in a quick two-game match at home, with some outstanding serving by the Saints. They have improved so much during their time as a team and came determined to win last night. This was the last match of the season for this squad, while the second blue team squad has one more game and a chance to close out an undefeated season. The blue soccer team returned to the pitch and defeated Tampa Prep 4-0 to improve their record to 6-1 on the season. Jack was again solid in the goal, earning another shutout on the season. Chase started things off with a goal on a beautiful cross by Baker, who then added a goal of his own. Hugh scored his first goal of the season to extend the Saints' lead, and Jacob rounded out the scoring on the day to finish it at 4-0. Congrats, guys, on a great team win. Saints Gold Soccer played against Tampa Prep yesterday and extended their record to 6-0 for the season. Shiloh, Ignacio, James, Eobi, and Evan all contributed to the score sheet in the 7-0 victory. Shiloh led the scoring with a beautiful hat trick, but the entire team played with tons of heart and determination. Excellent work, Saints, and congratulations on becoming the Florida West Coast League champs. Most of our teams have their final games, matches, and meets next week. Then our gold volleyball and soccer teams will start tournament play. To celebrate all of our athletes and 4 home games next Tuesday, we have a Saints Spirit Day planned. Our 8th grade volleyball players will treat us to a scrimmage game during the last class period of the day. All students should wear blue or gold shirts and accessories to school Tuesday and plan to attend one of the home games after school if you can.
Now it's time for some blue versus gold competition. Mr. Salvo, please call up 2 of our 8th grader contestants for lightning trivia.
All right, blue versus gold. Today's contestants, I know every 8th grader is craving this opportunity to come up on stage. Today's contestants representing the blue team. Let's hear it for our blue team representative, Ella Reeves. Ella. And competing against Ella today, representing the gold team, Luke Martinez Montfort. I'm going to ask Ms. Godwin to be the judge, the tie-breaking judge, as far as who raises their pom-poms first. Remember, audience, like we're all great sports together. These are collective points, so we're going to stop when one person hits 5 correct answers, but we're keeping track of these points throughout the school year. They will factor into the blue versus gold competition. Contestants, there are 2 visual prompts, but I will let you know when they are. Actually, the first one is a visual prompt, but I'm going to wait. But you have to turn around, so maybe turn around and you could do the pom-pom raise from the from that side. But here is our first question. I will tell the tech crew when to cue this. You may cue it now. The Taj Mahal is located in what country? I believe Luke was first, correct? Yeah.
India.
That is correct. Question 2. Let's make Miss Bauer proud. Miss Bauer proud. This is not a visual. What was the first state in the United States? Yes. Yeah. Luke.
Delaware.
Luke, he's on fire. 2, I guess. Delaware is the first state. Ella, I feel a comeback. I feel it coming. Ready? What iconic company did Steve Jobs start? Oof. Luke.
Apple.
Apple is correct. All right, Ella, I feel it. This is another visual. I will tell the tech crew when to view it. Name these characters. Oh, I think it was Luke. Ty. It was Ty. Hey. We're gonna skip that question. Hey, if you have any issues with the judging, I can give you Miss Godwin's mobile phone number. I believe those are minions, correct? Yeah, and I think most of you know that. So, yeah. All right, question 4. What fast food chain is known for its golden arches? That was Ella.
McDonald's.
McDonald's is correct.
It's about time.
Question 5. Science. This is a science question. What galaxy do we live in? Luke, that was a very odd raise. It was kind of like, I'm going to give that to Ella. That was not a...
Milky Way.
That is correct.
That was my answer.
3-2 golds. Question 6. What's the world's largest ocean? Ella.
Is it Pacific?
That is correct.
Mine's got writing on it.
All right. Here we go. Question 7 is going to be one of our favorites. This is not a contest on speed. This is a contest on accuracy. I want to know, in the United States, by feet and inches, what is the average height of a male in the United States? What's the average height of a male? Is it not? You can use that. Hide yours right now. Oh, you see it?
I didn't see what her
Okay.
If you saw it, it's fine. I opened it.
Ella has responded 5 feet 11 inches. And Luke has responded 5 feet 9 inches. One of our contestants did get it exactly on the dot. 5 feet 9 inches. Let's do another one. No speed, just very relaxed. By the way, we will share our markers because even though we're blue versus gold, we are one community, correct? Yes. 4-3 gold. Here's another question for us. This is who can get closest? By the way, let's hear it for our contestants. It's very brave to come up here. Very brave. Who can get closest to this? How many bones do sharks have? How many bones do sharks have? Audience, behave yourselves. Who can get closest? All right. Ella, write down your answer. How many bones do sharks have? I can hear. Ella, you have 3 seconds to write your answer. Ella writes 0. Luke writes 505. The correct answer. Again, we have someone who has it exactly correct. 0. Sharks do not. All right. Final question. 4-4. 4-4. I love having. Didn't we have a 4-4? We went all the way to 9 during our last Saints at 8 Live, too. The tie-breaking question.
Is it speed or is it just writing it?
This is just writing it down. All right. The question is this. Let's go with, so many good choices. How tall in feet is the Eiffel Tower in Paris, France? How tall is the Eiffel Tower in feet? Luke will whisper his answer in my ear, and Ella will write hers down. How many feet is the Eiffel Tower? Okay, so Luke, the correct, Ella's guessing 4,000 feet, which would be, it should be pretty tall. And Luke is guessing 368 feet. The correct answer is 984 feet. Luke is closest. Great job. Let's hear it for our contestants.
Let's turn things over to second grade to share a special song about place value. While second grade is making their way onto the stage, we want to remind everyone that today is the last day for each class to submit their suggestion for Mr. Salvo's Halloween costume. We've heard there are already some great ideas, so be sure to turn in your class suggestion by the end of the day.
In second grade math, we've been learning about place value. Here's a fun song that helps us remember our place value. Enjoy.
trying to be creative right now and think of some way. We're going to do some interviews. Let's do some interviews while we get the tech set up. So, Adriana, let me ask you some. Do you want to ask a trivia question? See if you guys can answer some trivia questions. Adriana, what Disney movie features the characters Sheriff Woody and Buzz Lightyear?
Toy Story.
Toy Story is correct. Toy Story. Who would like to go next? Taylor? All right. Taylor. After Halloween, what's the next holiday that comes?
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving is correct. All right, Brooks. During a soccer game, typically, how many goalkeepers are on the field?
2.
2. There are 2 goalkeepers, correct. All right, Sutton. Who is the author of the famous book, The Cat in the Hat?
Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss. All right, Reese.
Picking pairs, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's all that fit inside the one's place value line. So I picked another pair and made a group of 10 that fit into a bag perfectly even. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. I had to keep picking pairs of hunger I had to feed. So I picked another 10, and that led to one group of 100. Pair bumped me on the head, and I said, 10 ones make 10. 10 groups of 10 are 100. 10 hundreds make 1,000. The pattern never ends. After the bell rang at 8 o'clock, I started playing with my base 10 blocks. I stacked up 9, and then one more made 10, and then 10 tens equaled 100. 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. Another 100 wouldn't fit in the 100 space. I had to write one group in the thousands place. Then I played the air bass. 10 ones make 10. 10 groups of 10 are 100. 10 hundreds make 1,000. The pattern never ends. 10 ones make 10. 10 groups of 10 are 100. 10 hundreds make 1,000. The pattern never ends. 10 groups of 1,000 equal 10,000. 10,000 make 100,000. And 10 of those make 1 million. And the pattern has no end.
Next up on Saints at 8 Live, Mr. Salvo and Miss Boza are here to recognize several students on their recent accomplishments.
Hey folks, I just want to give a quick reminder, audience, sometimes things in life don't go exactly as you predict, so I want to say, we got to keep doing a good job being a good audience, being patient, just letting everyone up here. We have some 8th grade contestants. We've got some great volunteers in the tech booth. I want to thank Edward, Cole, and Jake for running tech today from an 8th grade side, so we love having student leaders back there. But sometimes things get a little quirky, but we always need you to be a good audience, so try to keep that chatter down a little bit, especially as we make these transitions. We want this to be a fun event, but we also want to hear everyone. So Mrs. Boza and I would just like to recognize a few students. At St. Mary's, we want you to do school well. We want you to get good grades. We want you to be a good citizen. We also want you to find your passions, things that you love and are interested in, and get involved. Dive into it. So today we wanted to recognize a few students who I think have found some real passions and have really embraced pushing themselves and trying some new things out. So this is to recognize them.
Okay, last summer, our rising middle schoolers read the book Wolf Keepers. And it was in celebration of the global theme, and it included Yosemite National Park. There were some wolves released in Yosemite National Park in this book. The main character of this book was called Lizzie, and Lizzie kept a nature journal. And inspired by that, one of our students kept a nature journal. Hers was a journal of poems. And we have for you our own poet, Mrs. Delgado. You might not have known she's a poet, but she is. She's going to read one of the shorter poems for you that Audrey McNichols wrote in her nature journal. And Audrey, if you could make your way up while she's reading. Thank you.
Sorry. The bird. Golden sunshine, warm green grass, lounging outside, waiting for the time to pass. The chirp of the bird, the buzz of the bee, soft notes spilling into my ear so peacefully.
So we just wanted to present Audrey for a Explorer edition of Passport to National Park. So great job, Audrey.
Did you get a picture? Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you, Audrey. Okay. Next up, I'm sure you're all aware that our theme is national parks around the world. And this year, we wanted to get a logo to go with that theme, as we have in past years. Some of you might remember the Food for Thought logo that was on the front of our cookbook. Very cute logo that we had. And this year, our 6th graders in their art classes, along with the 7th and 8th graders who are in the art elective, all participated in trying to create logos. Well, we have quite a few that were just over and beyond really awesome. And so we are going to announce the finalists. The art teachers are going to announce which students were finalists. And if you could just line up right here on this red line so we can get a nice photo of you finalists. And then Mr. Salvo will announce which logo we're going to use this year. But let me tell you, the secret committee that voted on those had a really hard time because they were just also awesome. Okay, so I'm going to turn this over to the art teachers.
All right, thank you, Mrs. Boza. We are so proud of all of our students for working so hard on these logos. They learned how to make an effective logo, did research, and drew them on the iPads. Like Mrs. Boza said, this was not an easy decision because they were all so fantastic. So before we hand it over to Mr. Salvo to announce the winner, finalists, please come join us on stage when your name is called.
Okay, Jack Carrere, Chase Chun, Allison DeCellis, Mava Fuente, Alex Gentile, Jake Johnson, and Mac Taggart.
All right, let's hear it again for our finalists. And after much debate, discussion, so many great choices, the winning logo, which we plan to use this year on publications, morning show, perhaps even other marketing items. And I will today present with a National Park Foundation official charity of American National Parks, and likely a t-shirt that they can wear on National Parks Around the World T-shirt Day on January 20th, Jack Carrere. Congratulations, Jack. Congratulations, everybody. Thank you. And thank you, our teachers.
We're excited to have a special sneak peek performance on today's Saints at 8 Live. Put your hands together and welcome to the stage some cast members from our upcoming 8th grade musical, Rock of Ages.
Stacy Jacks, here we are back at the Dupree Room, the club where you and Arsenal got your start, and many fans were shocked to hear this will be the last time Arsenal play together.
I know, Connie. It's painful.
Even though your latest song is still doing considerably well on the Billboard charts, why the split?
Connie, Arsenal, it's a living thing. It breathes, it creates, it changes. I don't know if I can talk about this right now.
Well, you don't have to.
It's all the same. Only the names have changed every day. It seems we're wasting away. Another place where the faces are so cold. I drive all night just to get back home. 'Cause I'm a cowboy. He's a cowboy. On a steel horse I ride. I'm wanted. Wanted. Dead or alive. And I ride. Dead or alive. Walk these streets. A 6-string on my back. I play for keeps. 'Cause I might not make it back. I've been everywhere. Still I'm standing tall. I've seen a million faces. And I've rocked them all. 'Cause I'm a cowboy. He's a cowboy. I've got the night on my side. I'm wanted. Wanted. Dead or alive. And I ride. Dead or alive. And I drive. Dead or alive. Dead or alive.
Eighth grade has been working hard on this show, and we look forward to presenting it next Thursday and Friday nights. We hope all of you will come to see it. The final presentation in today's show is our first Minute to Win It contest this year, presented by Student Council.
Student Council is excited to bring you the first Minute to Win It contest of the year. Today's contest includes 5 faculty members whose names were drawn yesterday. Please join us on the stage when I say your name. Miss McCrae, Nurse Mal, Miss Reef, Mr. Mendez, and Miss Schulteis. She here? The object of today's contest is to see who can stack the most marshmallows on a tongue depressor while holding the tongue depressor in your mouth. You each have a student council member to hold your marshmallow bowl and to keep track of the number, but you must stack the marshmallows on your own. You have 1 minute to see who can get the most marshmallows on the stick. If they fall off, we'll count the number you reach, but you can try again until the time runs out. If you're ready, place the tongue depressor in your mouth. Ready, set, stack those marshmallows. Oh. "20 seconds. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands off. All right. With this? Student council members, come over here and tell me what each teacher got. Guys. All right, how many?
We don't know. We didn't count. We just know who had the most.
Well, the winner is Mr. Mendez. Yep.
I was like, I'm supposed to put the marshmallows with my mouth on the stick.
To wrap up today's edition of Saints at 8 Live, please welcome Virginia, Sally, and Mr. Salvo with some closing announcement.
All right, I am no longer employed. Are there any announcements today for your divisions? I think there's some special lunches, right?
just have fun and in 3rd and 8th grade and get donuts and pizza.
Donuts and pizza for lunch today for 3rd and 8th grade. Virginia, anything? Have fun is the mandate from the new heads of school. So we have one more prize to announce. Before and during the book fair, there was a large container of candy, and students were asked to guess how many pieces of candy were in that container. And while I do not know the exact answer, there were many close guesses, and our winner, who guessed the closest number to the actual number, is 5th grader Ella Regan. Ella Regan, who I don't believe is here today. So we're wondering if Declan and Reese could come up on behalf of Ella and accept our prize. Thank you, guys. Hey, everybody, it is a busy Friday. Let's hear it again for our heads of school for the day. They'll be around campus all day today. We've got a middle school dance tonight. Hearing Wanted Dead or Alive and knowing there's a middle school dance on the horizon brings back some terrible, terrible memories for me. Let's also just be good to each other. Next week, we got Rock of Ages here Thursday and Friday night at 7. Have a great day. Enjoy this fantastic weather. We are going to try this new dismissal pattern, which I think teachers were instructed on yesterday. So, teachers, are you ready? All right, everyone. Let's have a 3, 2, 1, go Saints. You ready? 3, 2, 1, go Saints! Have a great day, everybody. Good job. I'll see you guys around today, okay?